LeBron James. Should the Lakers consider trading LeBron James before the next season? I personally think I wouldn't because once he leave, who you gonna depend on? Russ? You want to be like a large market version of OKC? Like, come on now, what I don't know what some of these GMs be thinking. Like, they don't be thinking. They don't be thinking because for you to say that, you might as well just rebuild after you trade them. Just start the rebuild.
Yeah, I don't think a GM said. I think someone on ESPN brought this up. I
Well,
don't think
it was just a scenario. Like I said, just one of the analysts was just saying, what would it be best for the Lakers to trade LeBron now? With him, I guess with his market being so high right now, I should say, because I guess him coming off that I won't say subpar, but for his age, a great season, I should say. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, my opinion, I would love for the Lakers to trade him. Honestly, if you want to come back home, come on back home to the land. You got the perfect setup, my boy.
Yeah, but you
Perfect
would have
setup
to
for the
give up
land.
something though.
Man, what? We ain't got to give up much. We got the picks. We got a few players that we can get rid of, and our key pieces that we can keep as well. I'd be okay with that if you want to come back home. But if you want to go somewhere else, hell no. Stay your ass in LA. But if you want to come back to Cleveland, hell yeah, come back to Cleveland. I'm
Very
with
true.
it.
I think it's like high risk, high reward, right? Like if you put LeBron on the market and see what you can get, and you can get a freaking treasure trove, you got to do it. You gotta, right. But if you put him on the market and teams are just not biting, they're like, I'm sorry, we're not giving up our draft picks, we're not giving up our best player, like none of that. Then you look bad because now you have to keep LeBron while saying that you were willing to trade him before the season started. Like it's high risk, high reward. So but yeah, if there is a huge market for him, and I know it's LeBron, but people are going to say, well, definitely there's a huge market. But listen, this could be his last year. We don't know what he's going to do. So are you going to sell your whole team's future for the next 4 or 5 years to get 1 year of LeBron? It's a tough thing to do as a GM right now. I think Stephen A's point was, I think what I've talked about before on the show, right? Like if you're Seattle and you have DK Metcalf and you know in your mind that you are going to lose for the next 5 seasons and you don't plan to do nothing about it, you owe it to that player to trade him. And I think that was Stephen A's point. I
Yeah,
think he
yeah.
said for his legacy, they owe it to him to trade him. I don't think it was saying like, LeBron can't help the Lakers win and nothing like that. I think his point was you kind of owe it to the guy to not let him tank in LA.